And when he appealed to Caesar, it became the Roman government's responsibility to get Paul to Caesar. And it's the responsibility of the United States government, all three of its branches, to make sure that I have a right to tell the world about Jesus. President Obama works for God, for me, for us Christians. And I pray that he never forgets that. Him, nor the Supreme Court, nor the Senate, nor the Congress, nor the governors, nor the state legislators, nor the county execs, nor the city managers. Your total existence as a government is so that I would have a right to tell the world about Jesus. And when you start infringing up on that, you're in trouble. Paul appealed to Caesar, and the Roman government delivered him to Caesar, gave him a guard, furnished him a ship. That's nothing. When Herod wanted to kill the baby Jesus, God says, go to Egypt. And he went down in Egypt and stayed. Now, Mary and Joseph lived in Nazareth. But God said he would be born in Bethlehem. So Caesar issued a decree that everybody had to go home to register. And Mary and Joseph walked from Nazareth to Bethlehem, where their home was, so that when time came for her to deliver, she was where God wanted her to be. And she didn't have anything to do with it. Now, there's a movement to turn the United States into a den of homosexuals. Want to give homosexuals equal status in the eyes of God with heterosexuals. It'll never happen. Now, I'm a Christian. What's my responsibility? Since I have dual citizenship. I have citizenship in heaven, and I'm a citizen of the United States of America. And I enjoy every privilege of petitioning my government that a homosexual has. Plus, I have something else. I have an inalienable sovereign right to tell him or her that God doesn't like their lifestyle. I ain't saying anything about them. Because in God's eyes, a homosexual is not a person. It's an act. And no government can make it anything other than that. It's an act. So, what do I do with my dual citizenship? I have freedom of choice. Some of my colleagues are for homosexuals. They are deceived and misled because they don't think it's a sin. Well, I'm duty bound to tell them, I'm duty bound to rebuke them. And with an adjective, sharply. Now, if a homosexual is not a Christian, my heavenly citizenship doesn't have any responsibility for him or her other than tell him about Jesus. Congressman Barney Franks. I don't have any responsibility for Congressman Barney Franks being a homosexual besides telling him about Jesus. I never heard of anything. He's the first Jewish homosexual I ever heard of that I knew that he was a Jew. But I don't have any responsibility for him. If a homosexual is not a Christian, I don't have any responsibility for them. But now, if a homosexual is a Christian, and yes, there are some Christian practicing homosexuals, if they were Christians before they were deceived, I have a responsibility for him or her to excommunicate them and to break off spiritual and social fellowship. That's the responsibility of dual citizenship. With that citizenship come a heavenly duty and an earthly duty. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you.